Welcome to step number one, guys. This is going to be really simple. So what I'm going to be doing, you'll see me always looking at my phone and stuff like that. I'm going to try and make each of these videos. So there's going to be 3 videos. I'm going to try and make each of them just 20 minutes long. So 1 hour of watching videos and you've got your funnel together or ready to go. So what I want you to do is follow me along here. I'm going to actually build one, like you're going to be looking over my shoulder basically at my computer screen, and I'm going to build a funnel, the exact same funnel that I use. So it's going to be pretty freaking awesome, right? Okay, so let's get to it. The first thing you want to do, guys, I'm not going to mess around too much and telling you like, oh, you know, you got to do this, you got to do that. But this is one thing that I truly believe like you have to do is you have to go out there and you have to get yourself some marketing tools. Okay, so this is GetResponse. That I use, and they have a 30-day free trial. Okay, guys, that button is an affiliate link. If anything, you know, if I'm going to make money off anything here, guys, I want you to know. So that button in this website here is an affiliate link. So when you land on the GetResponse website, and if you create an account, I'm actually your sponsor in this thing. Okay, so and if you decide to pay the monthly fee for it, then I get a percentage of that fee. It's not a lot of money, but if, you know, 25,000 people do it, then it turns into a full-time income, which is pretty good. So awesome. So anyways, guys, what you want to do here is you want to go and sign up for a free account. You're going to get a free 30-day trial. Okay, you can use other tools like Wix, like Weebly, stuff like that. But what happens is those companies, guys, they're going to advertise on your page, and you know, it just looks cheap if they're advertising on your page. You don't want to do that. Okay, so you know, with that being said, you want to create a GetResponse account. So anyways, sign up, create a free account. I'm not going to show you how to do that. If you can create a Facebook account, you can create a GetResponse account. It's pretty easy. Okay, but anyways, we're going to get going here. So we're going to start back at the dashboard here, because this is what you're going to see when you log into your account. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to create our landing page. So you're going to click on landing pages. Okay, and you're not going to see all this, but we're going to make this page right here. Okay, and then we're going to make this page here, and we're going to put this whole thing together. Okay, so I'm going to actually open this page up here just so I can show you it pretty quick. So this is what we're making. We're going to have a video on here. You know, we're going to just put all kind of similar text or whatever kind of thing like that. And what you want to do is you want to make a page different than mine, because this is what's going to happen, guys, is everyone, well, the majority of people, they're just going to copy exactly what I'm doing. And remember, as I said before, if everyone does the same thing, everybody gets the same results and no one wins kind of thing like that. So go out there and do something different than me. Like, pick a different template. Don't pick the exact same thing that I pick. Okay, so you know, I don't want you guys doing all the same thing. Okay, and don't copy the page that I've made. Okay, you want to pick your own template, and you're going to see there's like thousands of templates you can pick from. So you know, if I see you building the same page as me, you know, there's no excuse to not build the same page as me. Okay, or no excuse for you to build the same page as me. There's a lot of templates. All right, so let's get going here, guys. We're going to go back to GetResponse here, and I'm inside my account, and I want to click on Create Landing Page. Okay, so I'm going to click on that, and I had something going on there, so I'll just click on Create New. You won't have to do that. Yours is just going to open up like this. What time is it now? Okay, so that was 5 minutes of me talking so far. Drew talks too much. Okay, and then what we're going to do here, guys, is we're just going to pick a template. So there's tons, like, you can go on and on and on and on and on and on forever, right? There's tons of templates. I'm just going to pick some random one here. This one looks good. I'll just pick that. Okay, guys, they're all high converting templates. Whatever one you pick is probably going to work for you better than, you know, the whatever system you're promoting, their landing page. Okay, so let's get going here. I'm going to call this a page. I want to call it something about what I'm promoting. So I'm promoting peak funding here. Okay, so I'm going to call it. So you can do something like that, or you can call it initials like PFP, and then your name or whatever kind of thing like that, guys. Do whatever you want kind of thing. Okay, so next step here. Okay, Little Monster is going to do its job and get our page ready. One thing I want to go over here, guys, is you don't want to put the logo on your landing page. Don't let them know what you're promoting right on your landing page. Okay, so I'm going to delete that so you can see how I'm doing stuff here, guys. Deleting things, I'm just clicking on it, and then I'm clicking that little garbage can there. I'll zoom in on that. This text here, I'm probably going to delete that. I'm going to keep this text. So if you click on it, you can grab it, move it around. I'll put this text right about there. Is this one image? Okay, so I'm going to pull this down. I'm actually going to pull that down maybe like that. Okay, and then I'll have that text there. So you can see it's in blocks kind of, right? So I clicked on that and it gave me this little bar and I can pull things up and down. I'm going to keep these people here. You know, I think that looks pretty cool, so I'll just keep them there. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop a video in here. Okay, so you can see I'm kind of making the template for my page right now, right? So I'm going to pop a video in there. I'm going to throw this here and line that up there so you can kind of see what I did there, guys. That's really, really simple, right? Easy stuff. Okay, next thing, what's under my video, guys? I want to have a button. Okay, just boom, right away, call to action. You know, hey, you're watching this video. This thing is awesome, and you're going to join it. So you're going to click that button. Okay, so there you go. It's right under my video there, and that's good. So next thing I want to do here is just kind of delete some stuff. Okay, so I don't want them to opt in on my landing page. I want them to opt in on my thank you page, which is over here, which is going to be our second page there. Okay, so we're going to come down here and we're going to we can leave that there. That's actually pretty good, and that's the bottom of our page. Okay, so let's get going here. I'm going to go and I'm going to open up my original page here, and I'm just going to copy the text I have. Okay, so what you want to do, if you really want to stand out, guys, be creative and think of something different than what I'm just putting here on this page. Okay, be creative and think of your own text and all that stuff. Okay, so I think this is going over. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to stretch this out a little bit, and I'm actually going to make that text a little bit smaller. Okay, so I'm going to, it's 63 now, so I'm going to bring it down until everything fits on the page. There, everything's fitting on the page. Make it a little bit bigger, and that looks good about there. Okay, I'm going to bring this up a little bit. That's good. Okay, and then the next thing I'm going to do is I'm actually going to grab my video and I'm going to put my video there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave the link to this page I'm making right here, guys. I'll leave the link to it below the video you're watching right now, so you can actually just click that link to this page. It'll be right below the get response button, basically, right? You can click that link and you can just like copy and paste, you know, the text and stuff from that page, and change a little bit of text around if you want. And you know, you can click and get the YouTube video if you want to use my video, if you don't want to show your face and stuff like that. Well, I highly recommend, guys, step out of your comfort zone and make your own video. I talk about that a lot in another video on this site, so I'm not going to go over that too much. But, you know, just to make things easy for you and you can throw this thing together in an hour, you can use my video if you want there, okay? So I'm going to go and just grab my video. So I'm going to click on that. It's actually on my other YouTube channel. But this video here that you're going to, if you want to use my video, it's going to be on just the Drew Burton YouTube channel. This is actually on a different YouTube channel, this video here, which I've got to go and find that video now, which should be pretty easy because there it is right there, okay? So I'm going to grab that video. So this is exactly what you do, guys. You just go click on share. Okay, it's going to pop up. There's the link to the video. You know, if you've ever put a YouTube video on a blog site or, you know, any other page other than YouTube kind of thing, it's the same way. You just grab the link. You don't need to embed it, okay, in Get Response. So we just grab the normal YouTube video link for it, double click on there. This is going to open up, and then we just paste our link in here. So I'm doing Command V to paste it in there. I'm on a Mac, and then I'm going to click embed, and then my video is going to appear there. Okay, next thing I'm going to do, guys, I noticed this doesn't really work that great for a Mac, but what you want to do is you want to show your controls. So I press that little gear icon, show your controls. You want to autoplay, and you want to turn off the title bar, okay? And you don't want to show related videos, or you don't want the video to loop, okay? So you notice here that didn't work for me. I think it has something to do with Safari, but it didn't work for me. I think if you're on a PC, I know in Firefox it works, looking pretty good. and there's that button. So next thing we're going to do here is we're going to put text on our button. Okay, so I'm going to go and find my button and click here for the full video. So I'll just put click here for the full video. Here for the full video. Okay, and maybe boom, one of those things on the end. Oh, that says clock. Click here. I'll put a capital H there for the full video. Okay, I'm going to stretch this button out, and I'm going to make it, you know, pretty noticeable, right? This button here. Okay, and actually, I'm going to change the color of this button, and I'm going to make it just a kind of a different color. Guys, you could leave it that blue, the green. The green actually looks pretty, you know what? The green looks good because this is green back here. I'll just leave it like that. Get Response is telling me that's the best looking button anyways. Okay, so down here, we've got some more content we're going to put in here. Guys, I just want to spend about 20 seconds to talk about this. This here, if we go and we preview this online, okay, so you saw I clicked the preview button, it's going to preview it for me. This is called above the fold. Okay, so you see this, you can see the guy's hands kind of cut off there. So to see the rest of the guy's hand, it's below the fold. So you want all your compelling content, your call to action, which is your button, your video, you know, what you want them to see, basically, what you want them to do, the purpose of this page, you want it above the fold. So you want it in this space here. You don't want to have your video and your button down here. Okay? You don't want stuff like that. You don't want your opt-in. If you're having an opt-in form on your landing page, like you know, enter your email address, your name and stuff, you don't want that. You never ever want that below the fold. You want it above the fold. What we're going to do now is we're going to go down here and we're going to put some more text in here. Let's just check the time. Okay, still good, still going. There's our I'm just going to grab this text. Okay, and once again, guys, be creative. You know, think of your own text to put in there. Okay, I'm going to paste that text in there. I'm going to shorten this up, and boom, that's easy. So, you know, if you can do, guys, if you can do this up here, you can just build out a page however you want it. Like, it's that simple. You can kind of tell what all this stuff is, right? Okay, so we got some text down here. Oops, wrong page. This one here. So I'm going to grab this text. I got this text right off the homepage of the website. So when I build pages to sell something, guys, I don't really do that much thinking. I go to the website and I grab the content off the website. Normally, that's what I do, okay? So I'm going to go Command V. I'm on a Mac, and I paste that in there. For this one here, guys, I'm going to leave it a little bit more, not as much content on it. Just kind of keep it short and sweet. And I'm just going to go down to my next line here. And I'm going to grab this, and I'm going to grab my text. Okay, so what you can do is you can either grab your text from over here, or you can go and copy this stuff. Okay, so I'm actually going to copy this. So I'm going to create another one, put it down here so it looks exactly the same, and I'm not wasting too much time going and finding the right color and all that stuff. So Command V is going to paste that in there. I'm going to stretch this out. Boom, like that. There's some more content. I'm going to make another one of these. Okay, boom, more content. Okay, pretty easy, right? It's not a masterminding here. So this stuff here, what I'm going to do with this is I'm going to go and I'm just going to put, you know, like that. Okay, I'm going to go and I'm going to copy this. And I'm just going to go down my page like this. So there's some content. So when they go and they're like, oh, you know, I want to see more, and they can read stuff. Okay, I've just got a little bit more content on my page there. Okay, this one here. And I'm going to go and actually copy this. Put this down here. And I'm going to take the headline. Oops. Okay, so you saw what happened there. This is telling me it's going off the page. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and lift this up here a little bit. I'm going to put that all the way down. And I'm going to create some more field here. So I'm going to grab this, and I'm going to put this box down here. There, okay, and it created another field for me, and I can drag I can now drag this down, and you know, I've got lots of space here now. Okay, so this guy here, you know, I'll leave him like that. I'll take this, copy that, I'll delete that, and I'll put that in this text here. Okay, so you guys can see what I'm doing. Real simple stuff. Like, this is so easy. Okay, and I'm gonna make this look a little bit different. Maybe I'll bold it. There you go. That looks good. Okay, and I'm just gonna do that with the rest of these little points here. So there's one more little point. Copy. Go back here. I'm gonna do another one of these guys down there. I'll kind of try to get the spacing right. Yeah, that looks good. I'm gonna copy this guy. Gonna put him down here. Okay, looks good. And then I'm gonna put this text that I took from that off there, and same thing, gonna highlight this, copy that, delete that, and put that text, boom, there. Stretch this out, boom, like that. Okay, so you know, that looks pretty good. So next thing I'm gonna do down here is I'm actually gonna go and I'm going to put another one of these little square things down here. Okay, just to break up and make a little contrast. I'm gonna click on this and I'm gonna make it a solid color. Maybe I'll make it that green color, and I'm gonna put a button there. Okay, so I'm gonna put this up here. There you go. Okay, and I'm gonna drag it, and this will actually be the bottom of my page. Okay, so like that. Okay, so you guys can see what I'm doing there. And I'm gonna put a little call to action at the bottom here with a button. Okay, so I'm gonna copy this, shoot back over here, grab my text. We're gonna use some nice big text. We'll just copy this here actually, or actually, you know what? We'll grab some new text so I can show you guys how to do this. Okay, put it in the center of the page, kind of thing. Okay, put some text there. All right, and we're gonna make it larger. So it's 26 now. I want to put it up. It's probably big enough. I'm gonna bold it. I'm gonna pull it out. Probably like that looks good. Okay, there we go. Okay, so I grab that, put this centered, like so, and I'm gonna make this white, this text. So here's the color, white. Boom, there you go. So you can do a lot of things like this, right? You can center it, you can link the text, you can make columns, you can, you know, make it a little slanty text, or, you know, whatever kind of thing, whatever you want to do, you can really mess around with it there, okay? So next thing I do here is I'm going to pull this down a bit more, okay? I'm going to grab a button. So this button's definitely going to have to change the color of that button because it's the same color as the page. And I'm going to click on it, and I'm going to change the color. So there's the color there. And we'll make this button, we'll just make it white, like that. And I'm going to pull this out, and the text on this, I'm going to do, what was the text I put on this button? This one here. See the video, click here today. Okay, so I'll just put see the video, click here today. And this is the color of your text. Okay, so we'll do black text, and that's gonna really pop. Okay, so what was it? See the video, get started today. What was it? So bad. See the video, click here today. 20 minutes is almost up, guys. Okay, so see the video, click here today. Boom, like that. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to click this little linky thing here, and I'm going to link it to section 1, because section 1, okay, is at the top of your page. So it says type section 1. Okay, so what's going to happen there is when they click this button, it's going to scroll back up to the top and it's going to show this. This is actually section 1, but remember everything is above the fold, so it's going to land right back up here, okay? Like that, and then they can click this button. This button here is going to be linked to our next page, okay? So that's that. So looking all good there, okay? Let's just pull this up a little bit here, okay? I don't think that button's centered. There, that's centered. Okay, so that looks pretty good. You know, I'm happy with that. That looks pretty neat. It's got everything on there that I want. This button here, we're going to link after we create our next page because we have to get the link for our next page. Okay, so next step. Almost forgot to do one important thing, guys. We got to check the mobile version of this stuff. Okay, so you can see here, we got some problems going on here. Okay. So we actually have to fix all this, okay? So I've got to go and just basically easy, pull this up, okay? Here, this might be a little scary for some people. So I'm going to make that just kind of look like I want it to, like that, okay? And then this next section down here, I've got to click on that. I've got to pull this down. And you can see all this text is like mumbo jumbo built up there, okay? So I'm going to pull this stuff, oops. Uh-oh. What did I just do? Okay, so you see there I messed up. I clicked something and something happened. I can go like this, and I can reset it back. I click that arrow back, okay? So now we're back to the stage 1, basically. Here I've got to click this again. I've got to pull, actually, you know what? Maybe we'll click this, and we'll pull this down first. There you go. Smart thinking. Okay, and we'll pull all this down from the bottom, and then we'll pull that part up. Okay, so there's that box that we just made. This one here, pull this down. Okay, how much? So I think even a little bit more. Oh no, we're going over our 20 minutes. Sorry guys. Try and do this fast without too much blah 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 in the videos, but you know, guys, I think, you know, for the people who are really paying attention and they really want to know the secrets to making money online, guys, there's no secrets. It's just, you got to just do stuff. You got to create content every single day. You got to put stuff out. So there you go there. You know, this text is a little, you know, we could make this text a little bit smaller here to make everything kind of go together better. We could leave, sorry guys, we could leave this text here like that. We could pull this one up, put this to the top, make this text smaller, put it on one line probably, like that, pull this up, okay, and then pull up our bottom. Okay, so we're just basically pulling the page around kind of thing. And this one here, that's good actually there. If I really wanted to make this look even better, I could go and I could put, I could pull this thing up here more, but I want that in the white part there. So this is mobile, guys. So basically for mobile, it's like, you know, a lot of times you're not going to be able to make stuff below the fold and above the fold and all that kind of stuff. So for me, I think this is fine. What I might want to do here for mobile is pull this down, pull this more down, and have this text here, you know, maybe even bigger, just so they can really see it, because it's going to be pretty small there. Okay, and then pull this down here like that, like maybe even bigger than that. But still, that's fine for me, guys. I know that if someone's looking on their phone and they're interested, they're probably going to read that and click the button and all that stuff. Okay, so that looks pretty good. I'm happy with that. That text there is a little bit big. Pull this down. There. Okay, pull this up. Okay, pull the bottom of our green page here up. I think I grabbed there you go. Pull that up a little bit, and that looks good. Okay, so I'm happy with that. That looks pretty cool. And then now what we got to do, we'll click on save. we got to go back to our desktop and just make sure everything's cool. It's telling us the one thing has changed here. It's probably the size of something. Okay, so that looks good. That looks good. This looks okay. So the size of these changed. Okay, so actually, you know what? We'll make this smaller because it does look a little redonkulous. Okay, so like that. And I noticed these are in capitals here too. So what I don't want to make this video too long, but you might want to make that a capital. Actually, I'll make that a capital when I do it, and also probably this should be capital as well, but you know, I'm saying it in the video, so you guys can do it. Maybe this could be capitals as well too. Okay, so like that. I don't want to spend too much time on stuff that doesn't really matter. As long as it looks good, as long as you're above the fold, your call to action. Next thing I'm going to do here, guys, I'm going to click on next step. I'm going to proceed with a mobile version. We already did it. They're talking about the thank you page, which is you know, if you're having your opt-in on that page there that we just created. Okay, so this is all good here. Name the page. This people would see this. Okay, so you want to put capitals there. And like that. Don't call your page Drew. Call it something else. Okay. I'm going to copy that. Okay, so this down here, this is our URL that we get to use. It's a free URL for us to use from GetResponse. So that's pretty awesome. So I'm going to call, what I always call my pages, guys, is the same thing that I'm calling my page up in the bar up here. So this is, see that there? That's what that is. Okay, so my URL is going to be the same as that. Okay, which is pretty cool. And then this stuff here we're going to do in the last video, video 3, guys. We're actually going to set up our email autoresponder, and then we come back to our page and we set up our email autoresponder to our page. Okay, so next thing here I'm going to do is click on publish. Okay, and then we're going to look at our page, and I'll see you guys in the next video below. Okay, cool. Page looks good. Test our button at the bottom. Boom. Works. See that? Lovely. Okay, I'll see you guys in the video number 2 below. See ya.